Okay, once you've copied the link or copied the document for the Lego minifigure and made it your own, um, you actually need to have your name on it. So make sure your name's somewhere in there. So put Mr. J in here, and you're going to insert. Make sure you select other documents, and from my other documents, I need to make sure that I'm on the correct document that I want to use. And the document that I'm going to be using is the one where I created the bricks, the different colored bricks. And that's not the correct document, so I need to go to this document. And then I select on the 1 by 3 or 1 by 4 brick that had the name. I think yours is 1 by 4, mine is 1 by 3, which is okay. You do need to use your 1 by 4. You need to make sure that it's gray. The type is brick. I'm going to generate that. I have a 1 by 3. Again, yours is 1 by 4. I'll go ahead and put that one in there in that assembly. And then I also need to have my yours is 3 by 4, mine is 3 by 3. I'm going to generate that one. I'm going to also place that in my assembly. And then lastly, I want to place out of my current document, I want to place an assembly and my minifigure. So I'm going to place my whole minifigure just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark. All right, so now I have these ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and mate these together. So the first mate that I'm going to do is I'm going to mate this with the top of this, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark. And then I want to put my minifigure, and you can do your minifigure any way you want, any orientation, as long as it's fully constrained. If you want, what you can do is you can actually make him sit down. You don't have to make him sit down. I just chose to make him sit down. So I'm going to rotate this. This would be 90 degrees. So I can go ahead and type 90 on here. 90 degrees, just to make sure he's sitting down. I'm going to go make sure that those are made it together. Click over here. Click on this. Rotate this guy 90 degrees. So he's sitting down. And then I'm going to set my minifigure here by using my mate constraints that I have here. So if you need to see more mate constraints, click the letter K. So I'm going to go ahead and mate this guy, or this mate with the top of this, like this. I'm going to go ahead and solve it. And by solving it, I just made my minifigure. He's not quite sitting on it, but sitting on top of my block. Okay, you can make him stand up if you want. So I'm going to turn off the constraints by clicking the letter K. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm in an isometric view when I submit. So there's my isometric view. And so one of the options I'm going to submit will be either sitting down, or you can do standing up. It doesn't really matter. Either one is perfectly fine.